Yo, what's good, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another Tyler Perry Sisters review. This is season 5, episode 20, entitled What Goes Around. I had to remember because I've already recorded the review. I just couldn't remember the name of the episode. If this is your first time coming to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning family member, you already know what it is and what it always will be. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe if you choose to. If not, just sit back, relax, and we gonna get right into this thing. Y'all, so we see Sabrina and Danny and Q. We pick up where we left off last week. Sabrina informs Danny that not only did Q rob the bank, but he also sleeps with Maurice. The fact that they just let Q trollop his ass right on out the door without calling the police is baffling. Y'all, when I tell you this scene was absolutely horrible, and it was horrible for so many reasons. It was a horribly written scene, and also there was no need for any type of comedic relief, humor to be expressed in that scene. I'm appalled. I really am. I'm appalled. But anyway. So Sabrina asked Danny how was she not able to put two and two together. And I've stated this before in my past reviews, how a lot of the dialogue is repetitive whenever Danny and Sabrina have a scene together. Danny initially told Sabrina that her and Q worked together. Then she said it again and Sabrina acted as if she was shocked. I'm like, the girl just told you 5 seconds ago. Tyler, it makes no sense, my dude. Like, it really makes no sense. But anyway, I'm like, how would Danny be able to put two and two together? Like, Sabrina, you never gave any hints. Tyler has been very intentional in not letting Danny know anything about this whole Q and Maurice situation. So anyway, like I said, I didn't have high hopes, but still, Tyler could have done so much better. So Q comes out of the bathroom and says, so I see you at work. Now, y'all, I couldn't help but laugh because I'm like, the fact that Q is such a messy individual, but Tyler has written him to be so bold. I mean, bold as hell. I just can't. I just can't. So he ends up leaving. And needless to say, y'all, I was just irritated. I was irritated with this scene. And so Danny wants Sabrina to keep this from the girls. She doesn't want Sabrina to say anything. And so Sabrina tells Danny that her behavior is being reflective of when they were in college. And I was like, okay. So this is a cycle for Danny. And so Danny, to me at this point, Danny just refuses to deal or properly heal from her hurt and trauma. She just wants to stick to what she knows best. And she tried to use the excuse, YOLO, only live once. I'm young, I'm single, I want to do what I want to do. Yeah, maybe that was cool when you was in your 20s, but you're 36, babe. You're knocking on 40's door, at least squinching up to it. So I'm going to need you to fall back. Not that you can't have sex and be sexually liberated when you are single. You can. But Danny is not doing it for the right reason. She's doing it to evade dealing with the reality of herself, of her hurt, of her trauma, of her assault. And I'm just really sick of Tyler not allowing that character to deal with it effectively. So Sabrina tells Danny that she will be informing the girls and how they all need to have a conversation. And I believe Sabrina was hinting around the fact that Danny needs more, because Danny was like, I don't need an intervention. And Sabrina was like, yeah, I agree. I think you need more. And I believe Sabrina was hinting on the fact that Danny needs therapy, even though Danny doesn't believe that she needs it. And I'm with Sabrina. Everybody on this show need therapy, but Danny really needs to be sitting in someone's chair who can truly help her because she needs it. Then, so we see Andy walking to the law firm, and she's met by the receptionist. So she's incredibly gorgeous. So we find out that Paris has gifted Andy with some flowers, and they are incredibly beautiful. I was like, oh, he's so sweet. And the receptionist begins to tell Andy that, she was just really hyped and excited. And she was like, I know the woman on the street that sell them. And this heifer turns around and gives the lady the flowers as if they're not good enough for her. I said, this bougie, stuck up heifer. Andy, that was so wrong. That was so wrong. Paris didn't have to buy you those flowers. You could have at least put them in your office and then trash them. But the fact that you gave them to the receptionist because you know that his ass gonna walk by that lady again and see them flowers there. Andy, all kinds of wrong. Just all kinds of wrong for that. Andy and Robin have a conversation, and basically what I got from that whole situation is Andy, I'm gonna give her props because I believe it was very smart of her to tell Robin not to inform her, not to tell her any more information concerning his dealings with the whole Gary and Hayden situation. That way, nothing about me can be questioned. You won't have any other ideas about me possibly working for them or working with them and telling your business to anybody. I thought that was very smart. Also, the more they started talking, I was like, damn, Andy done slept with the janitor and the boss. I said, you know what? When it comes to sex, Andy has no respect to person. Okay? Andy will sleep with you in the jailhouse and the palace. Baby, she don't care. I said, it's so interesting because this whole partner situation, I'm like, now, Andy, Robin is the owner. He's the HNIC. You don't have to tell him that you're up for partner. These are things that he wouldn't know. And this is when we go back to, I said this last week, and I probably will forever say it in every review that I do when is these types of discrepancies. Tyler needs a script supervisor. He needs someone who knows his show in and out, who can catch little things like that. Because I know a person like me, when those things come up, it takes away from the episode. These shows already are questionable anyway. This whole storyline and the script and the dialogue and all of that. And I'm like, it just, when you add stuff in there, when we, the audience, have to say, no, because I remember such and such did this, or no, that ain't what they said. It's too much of that goes on in Tyler's world, but we already know that. So I ain't going to harp on it too much. So moving right on along. Calvin and Sabrina and Maurice. The only thing that I would say I really loved about that whole situation is the fact that Maurice finally took some personal responsibility by saying it's his fault, because it is. But I'm going to give Sabrina some blame too, because that day that Q showed up at the bank, after it had already been a situation, she should have been called the police on Q, but she didn't. So I'm like, no, baby girl, you play a role in that too. You play a role, because the moment that he got out of jail, where was he at? He got out of jail, stayed with Maurice, and had the nerve to show up to the bank. He should have been back in jail. And the fact that Sabrina listened to Maurice by not calling the police on Q, I don't understand it. Missed opportunity in tonight's episode. Why was Q? He just should have been arrested. But anyway, I'm so sick and tired of Calvin looking like a little sick puppy dog every time he's in Sabrina's presence. He's mad because Bayo was able to give her the money to get Maurice out of jail. And I'm like, you didn't have the money. So what you want to do? You want to be a ball? Let me stop. So really, what do you want to do? You want Maurice to stay in jail, or you want Sabrina to take Bayo up on his offer? Then he was like, oh, he trying to buy you. I said, Calvin, shut up. Tyler, give this man something else to say. Please, not Bayo trying to buy Sabrina. If that's the case, he could have been bought her a long time ago. I just don't. We only got 2 more episodes left. And in this episode, they hit it for me, y'all. Maybe, I think right now is 9:30. So maybe we'll see something else that might turn my mind. But this episode here, We see Andy and Fatima. So Fatima comes in with a cup of coffee and she asks Andy, is she fine, because she looks stressed. And I said, how you showing Andy more concern than your man? But I'm going to digress for a split second because I'm finna get into Fatima ass. So we see this situation where, Andy is asking Fatima, how did it go with Zach? Fatima tells Andy that, everything's fine. They had to have a come to Jesus meeting. I said, oh, did y'all really? Because Jesus wasn't nowhere in that. Y'all didn't have no come to Jesus meeting. You bullied Zach into sleeping his ass on the couch in his house. He begged you. He lowered himself in order to make you feel good. You did not take any responsibility for what you did. You put all the blame on him. I'm like, Fatima, keep it real, sis. You ain't looking too good right now, my girl. But and she ain't. And then how did it go with Karen? Why is that your business? Why is Karen's name even coming out of your mouth? Why is that your business? Andy paused, right? And I was about to say, oh, wait a minute. Is Andy about to shut this down? Hell no, she didn't. I said, oh my God, Andy, Karen apologized. Fatima was like, oh wow. Yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. I said, Andy, you trick. There are so many people, and I will argue anybody down. I will always be in a debate with this. Andy is a poor ass excuse for a friend. You just had a blow up with your best friend concerning you keeping stuff from her, and that I don't tell Fatima your business. I don't tell you Fatima business. Why are you talking about Karen to Fatima? How it went between the two of you has nothing to do with her. It's not concerning Zach. It's not concerning the child support. It's not concerning anything that Fatima needs to be aware of. That's why I say Andy is a poor ass excuse of a friend. You don't have to tell Fatima anything concerning Karen. Anyway, moving right along. So they talk about the child support, which Fatima know that anyway. So, okay, cool. I wouldn't have, it's too close for comfort. I wouldn't have Andy taking care of any of my legal situations when it pertains to Zach. If I was Karen, she too close, and I wouldn't trust her. I would honestly feel like Andy would tell Fatima everything, even things that are not her business concerning that. It's just too close. Karen need to find her a whole new damn lawyer. But so that's it. They go. She sees Hayden and I'm gonna call her Fatima. She see Hayden and Tamara, and they sing in. So then we see Zach and Fatima talking. Fatima, girl, go to hell. Go straight to hell. She wants Zach to apologize to Karen, which he does owe her an apology. However, you ain't the one to tell him to go apologize, because baby girl, you didn't apologize. Was that you were wrong. You were wrong. And she can make this very difficult for you. This is one of my issues with Fatima. These sowing seeds of discourse, people like that, because she did it even from the beginning. Now, you remember when Karen first told Zach that she was pregnant, he didn't question the paternity of the other child until Fatima started saying something. Oh, she can make this so hard for you. You need to go apologize. If I was her, I would be pissed, and I would be looking for so many ways to hurt you. That's you. Karen told you, Fatima, that she was moving on with Aaron, and she wanted this stuff with Zach to be behind her. So why would you say that to him? Tyler, I have always said that Fatima's character has always been shaky to me, even from the very beginning. Now, I do like Fatima, but she's done some sketchy shit throughout this darn show. And I did not like that. Don't put what you would do on Karen. Don't project how you feel and what you would do onto somebody else, because that girl said she was moving on with her life. So don't do, I hated that. I really did. And I hated the fact of how she's telling this man to apologize to him, that he was wrong, in the same breath. And she's acting like nothing happened. She acting like she didn't put hands on this man. And I'm surprised that they didn't even mention that again. I said, oh no. Hayden, Gary, and Robin, I don't care about them enough. All I know is that he had to come up with $3 million more. He said he would have it by 5 o'clock. I don't care enough about them I don't care. I didn't care about that scene, and it was damn it too long. But back to Fatima and Zach. If I was Zach, I would have Fatima bags packed when she got home at 5 o'clock. Because I'm just like, wow, sis, really? The fact that Fatima has taken no accountability, no responsibility for her actions or for her words, like I said, go to hell, Fatima. Baby. So Fatima walks into the break room at the law firm. She sees Tamara sitting down there filling out a job application. And Fatima was basically like, girl, you can't work here. Like, that's a no. I said, don't try to stop that girl bag. And don't try to stop her come up. Don't do that. What, you want her to be a hoe for the rest of her life? A professional hoe, Fatima? Oh, girl, Fatima has rubbed me the wrong way this entire episode. Anyway, she was like, have you been looking at his calendar? Do you need yeah, he's going to be meeting with Heather today. All right, well, you know what you need to do. And Samara was like, yeah, girl, I'm going to have him. Shh, not here. I said, well, hell, if you don't want Tamara to talk to you about the situation, why the hell you brought it up, Fatima? I said, Fatima, I'm going to need Fatima to take a sabbatical and come back with her right mind, because right now, in episode 20, sis is pissing me off. Normally she gets on my nerves, but she's pissing me the hell off. And when Fatima left out the break room, Tamara was like, baby, I'm about to fill this application out. I'm going to make this money. I'm going to take all his money. I said, girl, I know that's right. Now, I'm not promoting, okay? I am not promoting being a gold digger. I am promoting getting a job. Now, Tyler, this is where you pissed me off at. Why the hell that girl couldn't spell secretary? I said, Tyler, you stop it. Everything ain't always for a laugh. You didn't have to stop making these women look stupid. Did the same thing with Heather when she couldn't remember how to spell Hayden's name, how to get to his office room or whatever. Stop doing these girls like that. Tamara not dumb. She don't even come off like that. You know that girl know how to spell damn secretary. I said, you know what? So anyway, Sabrina comes to the law firm to talk to Andy. And so Andy gives her the information where she can go. Maurice is able to get picked up. And Sabrina is incredibly thankful. And Andy asked her, like, how was she able, to get Bio to give her so much money? And I was glad that Sabrina called her ass out, because she was like, Gary gets you condos and Rolls Royces. You don't think a man would do the same for me? Thank you for checking her, because Andy thinks she better than her friends. She think her coochie's the only one that's gold. Okay, no, it's not Andy, but Sabrina. I was like, sis, don't ever compare you to Andy and Gary's situation, sis. You ain't that down bad. You ain't nowhere near where your friend at. She want to go have a damn girl intervention with Danny. Y'all need to have one with Andy too, because Andy dropping it low and spreading it wide. Danny ain't the only one. I'm just saying. But I do like the fact that Sabrina called her out, because I believe that's exactly what Andy was insinuating. No, I was just saying that he must like you a lot and trust you a lot to give you that much money. No, the hell you wouldn't. No, the hell you was not. Got on my nerves. But like I said, Sabrina did the right thing. Call her ass out, sis. So they supposed to go talk to Danny after work, and they're not going to tell her. They just going to show up at her house. But you know what? Almost every time the girls get together, it's it's very asinine. The things that come out of their mouths is just, you're not helping each other. But you know what? I am actually looking forward to this intervention, because Danny needs some help, and Danny needs to be told the truth concerning the stuff that she's doing. When you are 36 years old and your actions begin to reflect how you were when you were in your early 20s, that is a problem. And those things need to be addressed. So it's great to have a village. It's great to have a sisterhood that okay, we've noticed that there is a problem going on. B, and we're not going to sit around and just let you wallow in whatever it is that you're dealing with. And I think Danny has been dealing with this for too long. It's definitely time for her and for us to see a change. So we see Aaron shows up to the salon, and he brings some lunch for Karen, and he asks Pam, did she see Karen have a smoothie for breakfast? She was like, I don't know. I ain't go down there and get it. And so I said, Pam just always sound like she got an attitude, even when she's just answering a question regularly. And so He was like, Karen, I bought you some lunch or whatever. You want me to warm it up back here? Yeah, okay, then you gonna come and eat. She was like, well, I have another client. He said, oh, they can wait because you're gonna come eat. Let me tell y'all something. Some people was like, he was a little too forceful. Maybe this is a toxic trait of mine. I don't think so. But if it is, I'm gonna stick with it. Baby, when a man, it takes charge like that, that's sexy as hell to me. I know you got a client, or you know what? I know you, Alicia, I know you got a consultation, but you need to go on vacation. You need to take a day off. So I'm going to call that person, let them know that you're going to have to reschedule. And what? Baby, you can have whatever you like. What? I like stuff like that. I don't care. I love him. I love a man who is assertive. I love a man who takes charge without being aggressive. I like a little aggressiveness too. A little slight, not a lot, just a little bit. But it's something sexy about that. Oh my God. I was all here for Aaron on that scene. I don't care. And so Karen was kind of looking at him like, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, because you're pregnant and you ain't really taking the best care of yourself, sis. So we're going to need you after you get done putting that damn relaxer in sis' head to go in that back and eat. But moving right on along, and that was pretty much it for that scene. And so of course we knew what the last scene was gonna be. So we find out the character's name. His name is in fact Joey. He showed up. He wasn't on no rah disrespectful tip. You know what I'm saying? He came there respectful. When he found out Fatima wasn't there, he was gonna walk away. And Zach was like, "No, who are you? Who are you?" I said, "Calm down, sir." Zach the kind of person who would give his own self high blood pressure because he always on 10. Bring it down to a 3. I understand this is a random man who you don't know showing up at your house asking about the woman in your life. I get it. But please calm down so you can get all the specifics so you can take it back to Fatima. And let's just see how he's going to handle this since he act like he can't stand up to her. So we'll see what happens. But it was Joey who claims to be Fatima's baby father. And I said, okay, where this baby at? Where's this child? Did Fatima actually give birth? Was she pregnant at one point and she wasn't able to carry the baby full term and he just still calling himself a baby daddy? I need to know. And Tyler, you could go to hell with Fatima for making us wait till next week to find out more about this Joey character. But I'm here for it. I'm here for all the drama that Fatima gonna have because sis ain't got no drama of her own. She's just basically a receiver of Zach's drama. But I'm glad she got her own drama to deal because I'm interested in this. Needless to say, they don't happen too often, but I am interested in how this whole baby father situation came about. And Joey a little cutie, you know what I'm saying? Look like he work hard, I'm interested in seeing what this story, unfolds to. But I want to thank you guys for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Until next time, y'all be safe out there. Somebody asked me to score these episodes. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It does me a disservice and it does you a disservice because I'm gonna be petty as hell with the numbers that I give. So I won't be grading these. We just gonna try to have the best time we can have with what Tyler is giving us and go from there. So until next time, y'all be safe and I will holler at y'all later.